I'll keep you shielded.
Easy.
With Aelot Iskander executed for allying with your father during the Mage Wars, the Iskander lands have since fallen into anarchy. On your journey, you've met many travelers, sunken-cheeked figures who've told you stories about having lost their homes to bannerless soldiers and bandits. They have also told you something else, that a once deserted village has come back into bloom.
Hold on a moment. Do you see that?
Yeah, fresh trails and a lot of them. An army went through here not too long ago.
Well, let's be on our guard. What do we need?
Sounds like a
Sure.
plan.
Now would you look at that? Interesting. Blazes. Northander soldiers.
Must be your general's men. They followed our trail.
That was faster than expected.
Finally.
Yes?
What?
Yes?
Sure.
Intriguing.
Highwaymen.
Lost souls. What a pleasant surprise.
Huh. Interesting.
Will do.
Let's see.
So, what's the plan? Let me see.
Hold it right there. What's your business?
We are supposed to meet someone in Farland's Hope.
Well, bad luck then. This area is off limits. Now sod off.
I could ask you the same thing. What is the Royal Army doing in this place?
None of your concern.
We're supposed to meet the mayor of this town, Clara Farland. Where is she?
Clara Farland? What do you want from her?
Tahar, don't. We should scout the area first.
Well...
Of course. Now sod off.
That's the way.
What?
Time to turn back, traveler. This area is off limits.
What's the meaning of this?
They have betrayed the royal army.
Wait, I think I...
Are they?
Tahar, don't. We should scout the area first.
Well, how should I say this?
Orcs? By the Guardians. Over here!
All right, here goes nothing.
You'll regret this.
All right, at least we can be sure they're all alarmed now.
Thank you.
We're looking for Clara Farland.
I'm afraid not, but apparently they took Lead the way, Corporal. You've helped us once, and you'll help us again. You got our blades.
Did you say something?
What the? Over here! Help! Somebody!
Not a single villager in sight. That's ghastly. We should try to find Clara Farland as soon as possible.
But they didn't take her.
Really?
Let's see.
At your command.
By the Guardians! Over here!
Tiara's breath. You're...
Tahar, yeah.
Aye.
Where did they take her?
Old Audrey said they took her to the old war camp. I say we go and find out. You have our blades.
Fine.
Don't move!
Fair enough. Let's do this. Huh. Interesting.
Blazes. I had a feeling.
Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Nothing I can't handle. I thought you'd come back, but I wasn't sure.
Glad to be of service. Now, what in blazes happened here? Why did the Royal Army attack your village?
Can't you guess?
They followed us.
Yes, General Noria himself. He just came here, hand on the hilt of his sword, and swore to kill us all if we didn't tell him where you went.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put your village at risk.
Don't say that. If it weren't for you, those orcs would have slaughtered us. You should have seen the look on his face when I told him you weren't here anymore. It would have been funny if he hadn't started beating up our guards afterwards. Killing them.
Do you think he knows about Mullendir? Even if you didn't tell him, one of the villagers might have.
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. Apart from me, nobody knows what you were here for.
And where is he now?
Gone. After he realized he wouldn't find you here, he rode off like he had a fireball roaring up his buttocks. I think he may have gone east, to Bargagor, but I'm not sure. Either way, remember when I told you that I might need your help again? I didn't think it would be so early, but turns out I was wrong.
We want to help you, but we're also in need of allies. Last time we were here, you said something about influential friends?
Yes, and that offer still stands. If you help us, I might be able to acquaint you with someone who could help you in your search against the Bloodburn.
All right. What do you need?
It's simple. For a while now, we've been planning to abandon the village and go to Everlight. After what General Noria has done, there's no point in waiting any longer. We need to leave now.
Everlight? That's a long journey.
Yes, and a dangerous one. Which is why we need an escort. Gilbert and I had already started preparing the carriages, but then the soldiers came. So I need you to free the villagers for me. Just tell them to come to the clearing in the east. Once they're all there, we'll leave as quick as possible.
Why did General Noria order to hold the villagers captive anyway? I don't understand.
I wouldn't know. Maybe he had plans to interrogate them further if he didn't find you.
All right then, stay put. I'll free the villagers and tell them to come to the clearing. Now would you look at that?
Are you Tahar?
You were expecting me?
Yes. Gore told us to make camp here and offer you our help if need be.
He ordered his tribe to set up an outpost here. Why didn't he tell us?
He didn't? Well, I don't know.
Well, it doesn't hurt to have help. We need all the forces we can muster. Send us some of your warriors.
Understood. What?
Blasted armor.
Yes? Understood.
Finally.
More fighting.
Fair
Does
enough.
this never
Let's
end?
do this.
What the? Over here! Help! Somebody!
Leave it to me.
Danger up ahead. Intriguing.
Thank you. For a moment, I thought that was it.
Yes, I already freed the mayor.
Aye, we can and we will. Lead the way, Corporal. And thank you again for saving us.
Point me to the wounded.
Soldiers everywhere. I don't get it. Why invade Farland's Hope? Why didn't they move on?
Maybe they were expecting you to come back. Let's be careful not to alarm the whole camp, Tahar. We can't take on the entire army by ourselves. All right, here goes nothing.
Really?
Fine.
Child's play.
What do we need?
Decide. Now.
Something you need?
All right.
What the? Over here! Help! Somebody!
Easy.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Blazes. It's...
Yes.
Aye. Just some scrap.
Yes, she's safe.
Well, in that case, you have our support. Men, onwards. Let's show those soldiers what it means to take on the militia.
I'll keep you shielded.
Will do. Over there, villagers. We should tell them about Clara's plan.
Tiara's breath! You!
You should join the villagers. They are prepared.
Everlight? Yes. Yes. Everlight sounds...
Why not?
Well, I was just on my way out of this. Could you... I mean... Could...
Are these your goods?
Let me see. Listen, I heard some rumors about a shape...
And if that were so?
Well, I am not really too keen to go back to Everlight. How would you like it if I stay with you? In that Shaper City, I mean.
Okay, you can join us. We'll
Yes, wonderful! I promise you won't regret it.
Yes?
You!
Yes. Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
No, just threats.
Good. Go to the east. Clara is waiting there. She'll take you to Everlight.
Everlight? But what about our houses? Our belongings?
Grab what you can carry and then go. The soldiers could be back any second. I think that was all of them. Let's get back to Clara. You read my mind. There they are. Interesting.
The last passenger has arrived. Good work, dear. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I'm trying. Is everything ready?
Yes, and we'll leave at once. Though we should stay on our guards. Chances are the Royal Army isn't done with us yet. So, are you ready?
Yes, let's head out.
All right, people. We're going. Try to be as quiet as possible and stay together. Once we're out of the village outskirts, it'll be easier. Questions? No? Good. Then get moving. Blazes! Soldiers up ahead! Do something to Har! Stop them!
Is this really necessary?
Good work. Why in blazes are they so vicious? We're just farmers, for heck's sake!
Probably General Norio wants to set an example. Whoever betrays the crown pays the blood price. Necessary.
Oh, you're serious about this, huh? Fine.
Good. Good. I think that was all. Let's push on. Another ambush! To arms!
Child's play.
Almost made it. Stay strong.
Fine.
That's it. The border. It should be easier from here on out.
Let's see. Good. How far is it to Everlight from here?
A 2-week journey at least. In other words, prepare for a long march.
All right. We'll catch up with you as soon as possible.
Once famous for their golden wheat fields and forests rich in game, the lands now known as the Iskander Wilds were once the property of House Vastal, a minor house loyal to House Iskander. In 8342, the Red Fever struck the region without mercy and wiped out the entire Vastal bloodline, left without a lord.
All right. Everyone stop. We're making camp. Tahar, a word, if you please.
Why did we stop?
Because there's danger up ahead. Do you recognize this area?
Should I?
Count Thastel's former territory. A lifelong Iskander loyalist who fell victim to the Red Fever 80 years ago. This is where the Mage Wars began.
Tiara's breath. Of course. This is where Sentenza saved me from my father.
Is it? Wow, I didn't know that. What it also is a battlefield. It's the main reason I was so hesitant to make the journey at first. Briefly put, this is where the remaining Iskander loyalists are making their last stand. As you probably know, House Iskander was allied to your father during the Mage Wars. The Royal Army has been trying to finish them off since the end of the war now, but they know how to use these lands to their advantage. And as if that weren't enough, there's a lot of refugees trying to get into the Utran lands, and the Purity of Light.
Where do these refugees come from?
Dear, I wouldn't know. From everywhere, I suppose. Just ask them yourself.
So these loyalists are still fighting for my father?
For House Iskander, but yes. It's foolish, and they know they can't win, but at the same time, they know that the Lord Marshal won't show mercy if they surrender.
How will they react to us?
That's the big question.
How strong is Nortander in this area? And where is their camp?
As far as I know, it's just a small division. And my scout told me they've made camp in an abandoned ruin west of here.
How much farther is it to Everlight from here?
That's the good news. A day's journey, at most. If we make it through here, the rest will be a piece of cake.
So, what do you need me to do?
2 things. First of all, we need some medicine. One of the men, Ralph, has been having terrible stomach cramps lately, and he can't keep going like that. A sheaf of fire nettle should do the trick. Secondly, you need to secure a path.
Secure a path? You want us to take on the Nortander soldiers here?
Not necessarily. Those Nortander soldiers have done little else than fight the Loyalists for the past months, maybe years, so chances are good that they don't know General Noria is looking for us yet. The same goes for the Iskander. They have no reason to fight us, but in times of war, you never know. It's your job to find out, to make sure we can cross these lands without harm.
That sick man, the one with the stomach cramps, can't we use magic to cure him?
If push comes to shove, yes, but I'd rather not. You know how the common folk thinks about magic these days. They're scared enough as it is.
Who would have guessed?
What does this fire nettle look like? Where does it grow?
If there's any of it growing in these parts, it'll be hard to miss. I'll keep an eye open.
Got it. Fair enough. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. Best you start by scouting the area. I'll have a chat with my people in the meantime. They're still on edge.
Wrong.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Take him down.
Here! Is this really necessary? If your life depends on it.
Here we go.
Finally.
Didn't think I'd ever see those ruins again.
Clara mentioned something about this. What did she mean?
My father had made camp here before the real rebellion began. That was when I defied him. He killed two of my friends, Zane and Helena. And he almost killed me. If it hadn't been for Sentenza...
And now it's Sentenza who's hunting you. It has a certain irony. Are you sure they won't recognize us?
I doubt it. I know Sentenza, and a public witch hunt just doesn't fit his handwriting.
How often do you people need to hear it? No refugees inside the camp. Wait. You're not a refugee, are you?
We aren't. We're just
Huh. Well...
All right. Tiara...
I doubt she will, but thanks.
This way, right?
What's your business? You don't look like refugees to me.
We're travelers. Are you...
The glorious Iskander loyalist or the rebel scum? Depending on who you ask, yes. I take it you're not with the Royal Army. Stupid question, isn't it? If you were, you sure as heck wouldn't tell me.
We're not your enemy. May we enter your camp? We're looking for help.
Well, fair enough. Go on in. Though I'll doubt you'll find any help here. We have enough troubles on our own. Also, don't do anything stupid. If I see you do as much as put your hand on that sword hilt of yours, we'll make short work of you.
Understood.
Let me see.
Whatever it is, the answer is no.
You don't even know who...
I don't, and I don't intend to. If I started acquainting myself and helping every damn refugee in these parts, I'd be busy for the next century.
I'm a traveler, not a refugee. And I just have some questions.
Then make it quick.
This may sound a little odd, but why are you still fighting? House Iskander has fallen. The Mage War is over.
The Mage War may be, yes. But this is still Iskander land. I grew up here, and so did my father, my grandfather, and hundreds of generations before that. There is no way we'll let this queen-loving scum take our homeland from us.
And what do you intend to do when your provisions run out? You know you can't win this, don't you?
We will see about that.
We've run out of food on the road. Is there anything you could sell?
No, there isn't.
You don't happen to have any fire nettle you could spare, do you? One of our friends is sick.
I don't. And if I did, I'd give it to the 5 of my men who are currently shitting their guts out. How about you go ask the Purity? They've been quite generous giving out medicine to the refugees.
Fair enough. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Safe travels.
Got it.
Blazes, this is ridiculous. You're telling us we've come all the way for nothing?
I'm telling you that your son can enter if he enlists with the military, and that you have to wait.
Wait. Yes, right. Wait until that sodding Bloodburn, the rebels, or the Queen lovers have wiped our camp out.
Next in line, please.
Scum! That's what you are!
Next in line.
I'll take a look.
Hold it right there. No one is crossing this border without a written order. That is, unless you want to sign up for the Utran military.
Why have you closed the border? These people need shelter.
And I need you people to stop telling me what an evil person I am. I'm following orders just as any soldier would. If you have a problem with Ultran law, then best talk to the lady of the house herself.
We aren't refugees. We're just travelers passing through.
Yeah, they all are.
Do you know where we could buy provisions or medicine?
Yes, from the lunatics.
Lunatics?
The Purity. You know. Aenir will return, we need to cleanse ourselves of sin, blah blah blah.
Well, in that case, I'll be off.
Sounds like a plan.
Who are you?
A traveler. What are you working on there?
This? Oh, just... I don't know. Something to keep my mind off our situation, I guess.
I guess you're talking about the Utran guards not letting you cross the border?
You guessed right.
Why aren't they letting anyone through?
Oh, they are. Just not the women and the old. Whoever is strong enough to join their army may pass. The rest... well, look around.
But that's gruesome. Why are they doing this?
Why do you think? Because they don't want us in their precious cities out in the streets begging for food. And you know, I can't really blame them. If I were in their shoes, I'd probably feel the same.
Where are you from, and why did you flee?
Oakvale. Sounds fancy, I know, but it was just a small village east from here. I moved there from the Windwall Mountains. As for your second question, can't you guess? It was burnt to the ground. But I don't really want to talk about it.
And I take it you were a carpenter?
Carpenter? Guess you could call me that, aye. Though most people call me an architect. And actually, I still am. I just don't have any house building to do anymore.
I could use an architect.
You? This is a joke, right?
No. It's a bit complicated. But I've set up camp in an old... well, city. We might need someone with your expertise.
Well, of course. Just give me some food and a roof over my head, I'll do what you want. For the time being, that is. Sorry, this really isn't a joke, is it?
No, just let me get something settled first. I'll come back here once I'm ready to take you with me.
Fine. Yes, of course, I'll be waiting here. Thank you. What is your name, actually?
I'll tell you later. Are you one of the priests?
Wait, Tahar?
Bertrand?
Blazes, it's you! But how is this possible? They told me they put you on a pike.
They didn't. We escaped.
I can see that. Oh, Blazes, Tahar, this is insane. I'd heard there had been some ruckus in the keep, but they wouldn't tell us what happened.
What about you, though? How come you're with the Purity? I thought...
That Nortander killed me? Yes, they were going to. But then the Purity offered me a chance, and I took it. I accepted my sin, I repented, and I was born again.
What sins? Trying to save those Leonon villagers from slaughter?
It's not about that.
What is it about, then? You're a good man, Bertrand.
No, Tahar. I wasn't. Look, throughout my life, I had always felt as if something was missing. As if deep down inside, there was this dark black hole in my soul. No matter what I tried, I couldn't fill it. Sounds dramatic, I know, but it's the truth. Don't you know that feeling, Tahar? That no matter what you do, you're lost, alone?
I do.
Of course you do. That's why we get along so well. I've never told you about that, but at one point, after the war, after all this shit they made us do, I thought about quitting. More than once. But for some reason, I couldn't. Maybe it was fear, yes. Maybe it was that I still hadn't given up hope yet. But there is an answer after all, and that I'd find it if I only kept looking. Well, I did. I found it.
Aenir.
Yes, the Purity. They showed me. I don't know how else to say it, but I've never been happier. And once Aenir returns, once all the unbelievers finally see the light too, he will turn this broken world into a better one.
Well said. Did the Purity teach you that line, or did you come up with it yourself?
Sounds just like that Tahar I remember. But I'm not upset. I know why you'd say that. I just hope that one day you'll see what I saw.
So you're a priest now?
A servant of the light, yes. But either way, I doubt you're here to hear my sermons, are you? What brings you here?
It's a long story. I'm helping some villagers make their way to Everlight, and I need medicine from one of them. Fire nettle.
Fire nettle? Well, you're in luck. I even have some with me. I'm guessing that man has stomach cramps, doesn't he? The scourge of the traveler. Here. There's even some other herbs in that package you might find useful. Best you take a good look at it yourself.
What? You don't want anything in return?
No. The Purity has sworn to help the people of Io. And this is what I am doing. Is there anything else you need right now? I have wounded to tend to.
One more question. Why is the Purity here?
I told you already, to help the people of Nortander.
I guess that doesn't include mages? Defilers?
That's complicated.
Of course it is.
Do you think these refugees are safe here? With the Loyalists and Nortander fighting each other?
Safe is a big word, but neither the Iskander nor the Nortander soldiers have a quarrel with them. Right now, the biggest problem is that neither Everlight nor the Utran allow any of them to cross their borders. I can only pray to Aenir that they'll eventually see reason.
You do realize that I'm a renegade mage now, don't you?
That's true, but you're different. And I believe the Harbinger knows that too.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
All right, I best get these herbs to the villagers now. How long will you stay here? I'd ask you to join me, but I doubt you'd want to.
I would if I could, but don't worry about me, Tahar. This won't be the last time I see you.
Well, good. Then stay safe.
Aenir's light, Tahar.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Is that all? Is that all? Is that all?
Danger up ahead!
They will fall. You're serious about this, aren't you? Fine. Don't pathetic.
I need help over here.
Shit!
Leave
Help
it to
me for heck's sake!
Uh-huh.
Fine.
Shit! Help me for heck's sake!
Good news. I have the medicine and some other herbs.
You do? Show me. Mint. Sheercap. Grunt root. Impressive. Whoever gave you this must have felt quite generous.
It was an old friend.
Really? Well, you seem to be having friends everywhere. You know, I knew someone very similar to you once. No matter where he went, he always ended up in the eye of the storm.
When was that?
Long time ago. Back when I still believed in the crown and all this talk of fighting for the greater good. But I don't want to bore you with my stories. Let me get these nettles prepared. Ralph has been... Wait. What's that?
What?
There's a piece of paper in here. Parchment. Wait, let me see. Say, is Bertrand by any chance the name of your old friend?
Yes.
Seems that he wants to see you to discuss something important. Alone. That's interesting.
What do you suggest we do?
Go there.
Are you sure?
Yes. My gut tells me this might be the Harbinger's doing. And he is who you're working for after all, isn't he?
He is.
Good. Then we have nothing to fear and a lot to gain. We can use all the support we can get. You should go at once.
Finally. Listen, you have to leave as soon as possible. I'm here because the Harbinger sent me to assist you, and he overheard a conversation between Angar and General Noria.
Lacane sent you? Why didn't you tell me?
Because he doesn't want anyone to know, even his own priests. And he didn't tell me it was you. Blazes, if I would have known.
Why should I leave? You're not making any sense, Bertrand.
Because this was a trap. Sentenza, he knows you and these villagers are on your way to Everlight, and this is where he plans his ambush. Please, you...
Look at that. I suspected Lacane was working hand in glove with you, but Angar wouldn't believe me.
Man, here's light.
In the name of Queen Aelith, you are hereby arrested for escaping judgment and betrayal of the crown. And you, Carpal, will come with us. Lacane might get himself out of this, but you won't.
But...
Shut up.
What if we refuse?
Then I'll first kill you, and then your beloved Iskander villagers. Believe me, if it weren't for the Lord Marshal, we wouldn't be having this conversation to begin with. Move.
Those people back in Leonon. Would you have really done it? Kill them?
I did what was necessary.
So you still think the Bloodburn is just a plague? Tiara's breath. How can you be so blind? Look, I am working for Lacane, and we're looking for a cure. If you just...
Tahar, don't.
It's him! For Iskander!
Defend the prisoners! Cover our flanks! Jesus! Retreat!
Blazes, he got away.
Thank you for saving us.
You? This was about the general, for heck's sake. But no, that piece of shit just fled like a fucking coward. Look, no offense, but we've been waiting for a chance like this for months. And now this bastard is gone. Probably preparing a retaliatory strike. If you are so adamant on expressing your gratitude, talk to Commander Theon. And ask him if he has any use for you in the battle. Because there will be one. You can trust me on that.
I see. So what by Tiara just happened?
The Loyalists. They must have noticed Noria's troops prepared an ambush.
An ambush on an ambush. That was unexpected.
But what now? If Sentenza manages to reach the Nortanda camp in the fortress and Hashim's command...
We're screwed.
Then you should do as the Loyalists said and speak to their commander as soon as possible. They're the only ones who can protect you and your caravan now.
Do you really think he would attack the caravan? Kill these villagers?
He's done it before, hasn't he?
What about you? Do you think he'll come after you too?
He wouldn't dare. The Harbinger is a powerful man, and slaughtering his priest is something that even Noria couldn't get away with. So no, I don't think he will.
All right. So what's the plan?
Let me go back to the Loyalists first. Their commander knows me. You should tend these wounds of yours and then come after me.
Fair enough. Be careful, Bertrand.
And you.
Yes?
Sure.
Oh, there you are. Commander, these are the ones I've been telling you about.
You? Interesting. Glad you're on our side. Any enemy of General Noria is a friend of mine. Tell me, why you? What did you do to make General Noria come all the way from Greykeep just to set you a trap?
I'm a former corporal and disobeyed his command.
Is that so? I see. Well, our esteemed Purity friend here already told us that Noria has probably assumed command of the old fortress, which means this is our chance to end it, once and for all.
Does that mean you will help us out?
Yes, if you help us. Carpal already told me about your situation. The caravan, the villagers from Farlon, the route to Everlight, and he also told me you were a corporal once, a very capable one. So here's my offer. You know General Noria better than any of us do, so I want you to help me put together a strategy. This chance is all we're getting. In return, I'll order my men to protect your caravan while they cross over to the Everlight border and ensure them safe passage.
Sounds fair. Who will notify the caravan?
I'll send a scout at once. They'll be ready to move out.
Got it.
Aenir's blessing.
Men, you've heard it. Get to work!